will begin. Welcome to our yin practice, sitting nice and tall. Begin to settle back into your body, into becoming more fully aware of the rhythm of your breath. And begin to gather the layers of yourself, begin to gather whatever is there to be present in your practice this evening. Relax the tops of your shoulders, your arms and your hands. Take a moment to notice any tightness or tension in your face, in your jaw, your tongue, the space between your eyebrows, the corners of your eyes, your cheek muscles. We hold often a lot of tension, especially through the jaw. And as we become aware of that, also hold that energetic thought that your jaw and that whole cranium is deeply related into the pelvis. Yin works largely with the hips, the joint structure, the lower back, the spine. So before we even begin any posture practice, begin to bring your awareness a little more fully awake. Notice the breath. Take a breath in, palms together. And gently exhale, namaste, and welcome. We are beginning our practice this evening in reclining butterfly. So on your back. This is a practice that uses a minimum of support. So if you think you need cushions or a low pillow underneath your knees, you're welcome to use that. If you don't need it, don't use it. So find that minimum place where you're gently going to be stressing the joint. Allow the spine to come down onto your mat. Take a moment, rock the hips, feel your sit bones. Bring the bottoms of your feet together, the knees open in your traditional yin butterfly position. Let your arms rest out by your sides. Let the spine, the back of the heart, the shoulder blades rest. Feel into the weight of your head. And then begin to settle. This is where the stillness comes in. So once you've found your shape and the depth with which you feel comfortable enough coming into this shape, then it becomes a practice of a quiet stillness inside. Notice where you might want to fidget, scratch the nose, just check where you need to adjust something. Notice that place, because that place is the subtle and sometimes not so subtle ways we become distracted, we check out. No judgment there, but an opportunity to notice. Notice when we invite in stillness, what begins to happen. If you can, bring the mind, the thought process back to a compassionate curiosity inside. Give that 2 more breaths. Good. And then slowly help the knees and the thighs up. Move slowly, straighten out the legs. Rock the legs a little back and forth, and then coming into about a minute of rest. Or invite the body to receive, to integrate, to really feel what you notice deep inside the hip sockets, maybe in the knees, the ankles, in through the belly. Hmm. Good. Give this one more breath. Good. And bending the knees, coming up into four square. This is also one that works easily against the wall. So if that's a modification that would be helpful for you, you're going to bend your knees and bring the right knee out to the side and bring the ankle in front of the left knee, which you're bringing up towards the chest. If you're doing this along the wall, bring your bottom of your left foot against the wall and bring your hips as close into the wall as feels appropriate and comfortable for you. So just know that that's an option. If the wall modification is helpful, then you're going to bring your hands through, clasp onto the shin or the back of the thigh on that left leg, and gently let the shoulders, the knees, the hands get heavy. Working with our two basic yin principles of time and gravity. So we're not forcing something to happen. We're not trying to make something happen. The invitation is to allow something or an energy, an opening, an emerging to unfold within the energy of your hip. Soften the muscles. So this is a joint practice. So we're inviting the muscles to soften and release. Coming into the depth of a pose that feels like it meets what we call the edge. So we'll often talk about the Goldilocks place. So not too much, not too little, but just enough where you're meeting those places of resistance. Notice where you feel this in your body. Notice what is present. Give this about 2 more breaths. Gently releasing your hands. Slowly bring that left foot down to the floor. If you're on your back on the floor, fold and lengthen both legs out. If you're using the wall, just allow both legs to extend up along the wall. Shake them out a little bit, come to stillness for our minute of just rest pose. Receiving, noticing the right hip, the left hip. Good. One more breath. And then bend your knees. Place the right foot down. Bring the left knee up. Fold and bring the left foot in front of the right knee and upper thigh. And then bring that right knee up towards your chest. Or if you're against the wall, place the bottom of the foot against the wall and scooch the hip in as close to the wall as feels appropriate and safe for you. Finding your way into the depth and level that feels, again, like it meets that edge, but is always within the bounds of safety. And will you stay connected? So you are deeply paying attention as you come in to stillness on this side. Releasing distractions of the mind so you become really still and steady. You're anchoring deep like a mountain. Rooted and steady. A deep and quiet stillness. Letting the shoulders get heavy, the elbows, the hands. Not forcing the knee or the foot in towards the chest, but allowing the weight of gravity to be received by the energy of your arms, your shoulders, releasing into the earth. Need this 2 more breaths. And then gently release the hands. Slowly, if you're on your back on the floor, not using the wall, just bring your right foot down to the floor, uncross the left, lengthen out that left leg. If you're against legs up the wall, straighten the legs up the wall and rock everything just a little bit from side to side so you feel both sit bones. Feel the length and openness of both legs. Relax the backs of the shoulders. Arms soft and relaxed. Taking this next minute to really receive, let your hips, low back, and belly deeply receive the flow that's open and flowing after that deep compression. Energy moving above, below, and within. Good. One more breath. Good. All right. Last one down here. Happy baby. Bend both knees out to the side. Palm or bottoms of your feet up towards the ceiling. You can hold on to the backs of the knees, the ankles, the bottoms of your feet, knees nice and wide either side of the rib cage. Opening the energy. So as the muscles of your thighs, whatever the energy, the muscular engagement to move through the transition to get here where you are now, gradually begin to soften the muscles now and let the energy move past that deeper into the fascia, into the connective tissue, the tissue that surrounds the muscles and connects muscles in to bone. And it is inherently stiffer. It does not open and stretch the same way that our muscles do. It likes time and longer, deeper holds, gradually inviting an opening, an elasticity that comes with time and a gentle stress into the joint structure. Hydrating, plumping up that more brittle, plasticky connective tissue. Relax the toes, the bottoms of your feet, the backs of the shoulders. Again, soften the jaw. Notice and remember that connection between the jaw and the base of the pelvic floor. You're going to give this 2 more breaths. Good. Gently release the hands, let the feet come down towards the hips. Pull the knees in towards each other and gradually let your feet come down to the floor and stretch out both legs. Receiving this pose deep in your body. Right. Rock the spine, maybe just a little bit back and forth. Feel into the hips. And then getting quiet. Noticing especially the front of the groin area, the flow between the legs and the belly. Good. All right. Bend your knees. Gently roll to your side. Make your way back up. All right. Into half dragonfly. So a folded blanket might come in handy underneath your hips, as well as maybe support for your head in the form of blocks, bolsters, things like that. But something that gets your hips just slightly raised. Left knee is bent and the hip, heel out from the groin, about a foot or so, 10 inches, something like that. Opening that right leg comfortably. This is not about stretching the inner hamstrings. So you're going to lengthen your spine. And then again, always with a yin practice, as much as is possible for your spine, soften the belly and begin to round the spine forward, walking the hands forward, letting the chin drop down, letting the crown of the head get heavy, open the back of the neck. And this is where you might begin to put a prop under your forehead. Judge whether or not the depth feels appropriate for you. Or don't use anything and just let the hand, or bring maybe even your elbows down on the block and let your head hang that way, or elbows all the way down to the floor. Lots of options, lots of places for you each to find your own way in with compassion, really feeling into that place of personal responsibility for your practice and permission to be safe, be careful, and to explore. Coming still, still in the body, still in the mind, still within the breath. Relaxing the muscles, checking in whether going a little bit deeper feels safe and appropriate for you. And give this 2 more breaths. Good. On an inhale, slowly walk the spine up. Take your time, stack the vertebrae one on top of the other, letting the crown of your head get tall. Good. So we're going to take that right leg, bend it, and we're going to go from here, transition into square. So we're going to take that right foot and a couple of choices here. As you can see, this is still a challenge for me. Probably will be for maybe forever. So if you can bring your foot on top of the opposite left knee, great. Couple of options. You can bring a block right in front of that left knee and place the foot on that. You can place it on the floor and cross to the best of your ability. You can also put a little support under the knees if that's helpful. So play with cushions, folded blankets, however it feels enough of a win situation for you. Letting your hands rest either by your sides or on your knee and foot. So you can stay upright, which may be all the input your system really wants right now. If you're one of those people that for this who is not, this is easier, fabulous. You're welcome to walk your hands forward, round the spine, and allow yourself to deepen into this. Again, an option. Listen to what feels safe, appropriate. The idea is to stack, like in Yang practice, we call this a fire log. You stack the shins, the insides of the shins and the knees and the ankles, one on top of the other. And then once you're in, relaxing the muscles of the thighs, they may want to grip Again, that's why you're looking to be within bounds of safety. Get that Goldilocks layer of support that you need for you. Gently stressing the hip sockets right and left, maybe the knee, maybe through the ankle. Impact in through the lower lumbar vertebrae. Relaxing the buttocks, the thighs, the inside of the jaw and the mouth. Coming into stillness. Give this 2 more breaths. Good. And then release that top leg. And bring it out in front a little bit. You're going to take that bottom left leg, extend it out into half dragonfly on this side. Open that left leg to a comfortable space. Bend that right knee, bring the heel out from the groin about 6 to 10 inches. Walk your sit bones back, lengthen your spine, softening, and then curving the spine forward, relaxing the muscles, gradually making your way in, using supports and props as feels safe and appropriate and comfortable for you. Let the head get heavy. Relax the back of that left knee. Make sure there's no gripping through the top of the thigh or kneecap. Again, working into the depth of this position and be very aware that your body might respond differently from side to side. Relax the belly. Keep noticing the subconscious patterns within the muscular system. So if you start gripping and contracting, possibly pull back a little bit until you can find the release. And then staying with the breath, move in to where you meet that edge again. resting in a quiet stillness wherever you find yourself. Excuse me. Giving yourself 2 more breaths. Good. Slowly walk the spine up. Stack the vertebrae. Let the crown of your head get tall. Let your roots sink deep. Good. And from here, bring that right foot a little bit more over towards the left side. It's staying on the bottom this time. Left leg is going to bend and come up. Again, stacking one on top of the other, modifying as need be, getting creative, giving yourself some height underneath your hips. Notice the difference between your 2 thighs, between your 2 knees and sides of your hips. You might find that things need to shift after you hung out here for a little bit. There might be a lot of resistance in the beginning. And then as you'd allow the energy to soften and be present, there might be incremental and subtle little shifts and spaces of sort of energetic emergence and opening and unfolding. Meeting yourself where you are right now. Just saying that we have a practice in the body of today, the body that we're inhabiting this moment with its unique quirks and limitations and challenges and spaces. Excuse me. Being so compassionate and respectful for where that now is in your body. If you want to curve and roll forward, you're more than welcome to. Being with the stillness of this moment. Notice if there's a little more space in these last few moments. Good. Get this 2 more breaths. Good. And then uncross your legs, straighten everything out, and gently come back onto your back body, letting it rest into the mat. Roll the legs a little bit from side to side, maybe circle through the ankles. Take a moment to encourage all the different connections through the different systems of the legs, from the hips right through to the bottoms of your feet. And then come to stillness and rest. Be here for about a minute, minute and a half, integrating, receiving. Good. One more breath. And then bend your knees, roll to your side, and we will come into reclining deer. So I like a little bit of height underneath a bolster, a couple of blankets, a firm pillow, a couple of blocks with something over them, whatever's going to work. This is our zigzag position, deer position. I'm going to start with my right knee bent back. And again, if this is at all challenging for your knee, put a folded blanket, get some support. Listen to the messages your body is giving you. It's the depth of the position, how close the heel is towards the hip, how far out. All of that is relevant information. All right, getting to make our way back. And again, come back onto your elbows, onto your hands. Just gonna lean gently. You can come all the way back down so you're resting on the bolster. You could put a little bit of extra something underneath your head. You're going to come into the depth that feels safe and appropriate for you. Begin to soften the inside of that right hip. Let it get heavy. Begin to open the energy through the front of the thigh, especially that right thigh, into the knee. Having a deep possibility of openness right through the front of the knee, through the inside of the hip, right up through the rib cage, into that right shoulder and right side of your neck, into the jaw. The meridians that run up the front surface of the body, down gallbladder, which runs up the side of the rib cage into the neck and side of the head, opening energy flows and channels. Give that one more breath. Good. Slowly roll the spine up. Gradually lengthen out that right leg. Stretch both of them out. Roll them a little bit from side to side. Check in. And then gradually make your way the opposite side. Bend back the left knee. Again, feeling the modifications, the support that you need. into your zigzag position, gradually leaning back. Maybe it's resting on your hands, maybe it's resting on your elbows, maybe it's coming all the way back. Again, you're finding the capacity and the resistance, the edge of your body in this moment. Within that, once you find your spot, resolving to become still. Give that 2 more breaths. Good. Slowly roll the spine up. And carefully straighten both legs. Lengthen them out. Check in through the knees and gradually make your way onto your back. Stretch out the arms, stretch out the legs. Feel your sit bones, the backs of the hips, the spine. Maybe roll the big toes in and the baby toes out. Maybe circle through the ankle. Good. All right, we will finish off in a simple reclining twist. Lengthen out the left leg and tuck under that left hip. Bend the right knee across and begin to drop. Let that right knee get heavy. You can put a little support under that right knee if that's helpful. Turn your head to the right, open your right arm. Gently squeezing, rotating the lower back, mid back. Soften the belly. Relax the ankles, the toes. Inside of the mouth, let that right knee continue to feel its organic connection. Into the earth, into the floor. Every exhale, releasing, letting go. Good. One more breath. Slowly bring the head back to center, help the knee up, bring the hips and lower back and spine. Stretch out that right leg, hip, and we will finish off the same opposite side. Lengthen out the right leg, tuck under the hip, and bend that left knee across. Open up the left arm, turn your head to the left. Letting the knee get heavy. Letting that left shoulder blade release. And give that one more breath. Good. Inhaling the head back to center, the knee up. Gradually bring the spine back to center. And open your legs all the way into final relaxation. Call this pentacle in a yin practice. Do you want a blanket over you, a bolster or something underneath your knees? Make sure you get that. Some people like a weighted, heavier blanket over them as well. All of that is an option. As you come into this deeper, deeper layer of stillness and quiet. Resting in this beautiful practice of inner stillness. We pull back from the doing to receive, to listen, to let the inner spaces speak. And sometimes they need time and space to find their voice. And a place where we can hear them. Inhale. And exhale. Deepening the breath, slowly stretch into your fingers, your toes, and to wake up your body. Stretch from the inside out. When you're ready, bend your knees, roll to your side. Gradually roll the spine up. Grab your cushion, blanket. Find your sit bones. Sitting up tall. Take a moment, check in. Breath, connection, awareness. Feeling into what is possible for each of us. Take a breath in, palms together. Exhale, namaste. Many blessings, and thank you for joining me.